Hello and welcome back, this is Steve at Bucks Coins and welcome to the channel. Today I've got some Notgeld coins from Nuremberg. They're all minted in 1920-21. Now Notgeld as a general rule if they're notes, they have specific dates which that are valid between. And as you get to that date that is the finish date, you go and replace them with new ones. It was because the inflation was so out of control at that point, these notes were made. Well, it's a similar situation with the coins. These are aluminium style coins. They're all dated 1920 or 1920/1921. And you bought them in Nuremberg specifically to be able to travel on the transit or the transport around Nuremberg. Now they all have this back area which gives you the value. It also tells you that it's Nuremberg, and it gives you a little bit of information about the transport. Now this is the same on all 5 coins, so I'll only be showing this one side this time. This first one shows a gentleman called Peter Heinlein. That's surname is Henlein. He was a locksmith. No, I don't know whether he was a locksmith of around that time or very earlier on, and there's a bit like a traditional fairy tale sort of character that was told about in tales. The mintage of this token is, from what I've gathered, they're all very low mintages, and this one has a mintage of, as all of them do, of 10,000. So it's a 20 Pfennig transit token or transport token, and there's 10,000 of them made. Now I don't know whether you went in, for instance, and bought 2 marks worth of transit tokens, or whether there was 1 transit token a day, or whether you had to use 1 per journey. None of that was available to me in the history of these, the way that these coins were used, or these tokens were used. So that's the first one, which is Peter Heinlein, who was a locksmith. Second one is another Peter, and it's Peter Vischer, or Vischer. This one again was from 1920-21, as all of them are. Now, what this gentleman did, I don't really know. I don't know whether he was part of the transport or transit authorities, or whether he was in fact a very well-known lord, equivalent to a British lord around Nuremberg or not. Again, this particular token has a mintage that I can find of 10,000. The third Nuremberg coin, it's a Notgeld coin, is the castle, or the zookeeper gate. This was used, this particular token was heavily used on the streetcar, or the streetcars that went around Nuremberg. From the write-up and the history I could find about this particular set of coins, this one was particularly used on the streetcar railway. Again, the mintage was 10,000. Now I don't know if this one was specifically only for the streetcars, or whether it could be used on other transport or not. The fourth of the 5 is the Brennan Towers, or Brennan Towers. No, it's Brennan Towers. BRONNAN Tower. This is another landmark within Nuremberg. Again, this has a release mintage, according to the figures, of 10,000 from the information that I could find. If anybody knows any differently, could they please let me know, because I find these tokens so interesting, but there's very little information about them. And finally, we have one more left. And this is a guy called Martin Brehain, and the surname is spelled Brehain. Again, the mintage is 10,000. It might be, from that particular pose that we see, might be a warrior of slightly ancient or medieval maybe times. I don't really know. Again, if you can help me out with any of these, I would gratefully receive any information that you can give me in the comments. So we have 5 coins here, all of them to do with the Nuremburg transit system or transport system. Each of the 5 are 20 pfennigs each. Each of them were released between 1920 and 21. Now, this was a time, as I said, where there was ultra high inflation at times, getting to the point where people were buying, getting barrelfuls of cash out to be able to afford loaves of bread. From I think that was more like mid-1920s rather than this early in the 1920s, but that did happen from all accounts. So, have you enjoyed this particular video? Come on, don't go too far. If you have, could you please give me a thumbs up? It doesn't cost you anything. Also, I am still trying to grow my channel subscriber level, so if you've not subscribed yet and you've been enjoying these videos I've been doing over the December period, in particular since I'm doing one a day, could you please give me not only the thumbs up but also subscribe to the channel. If you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and you find the coins you're looking for. If you're buying coins, then I hope you can get the coins you want for the price you want to pay. And until we meet up again on this channel, which I hope will be not too far into the distant future, thank you so much for staying to the end, and from me, bye bye. Ta-da now.